coin toss.
Now come here for kickoff.
Blue Devils won the coin toss. Golden Eagles will be receiving.
Good? Good?
Alright, we got 15 minutes on the clock and we are ready for kickoff. Ready for the whistle. Blue Devils lining up. Blue Devils lining up. Both sides ready, here we go. Right, looking for some room. Right, looking for some room. Good first play. Right, looking for some room. Good first play. Golden Eagles in a good position now. Taking control of the ball from about the 48-yard line. First and 10. Correction, 49-yard line. Closer to 50. They break the huddle, coming out in doubles formation. Motion to the left. Here comes the snap. Quick pass to the left. Almost a lateral. He's getting through room of field. Jukes a few guys. Gets a few more yards out of that. Looks like 2nd and 3. Breaks the huddle again. In doubles formation again. Strengthening the opposite side. Motion opposite side. Waiting for the snap. Quarterback keeper. Gets the first down. An additional 1 yard. First down. Golden Eagles, motion to the left. Hand up the middle. Quarterback, nope. Hand out stays. Gain of about 1 yard in the play, makes it 2nd and 9. Once again, double formation. Switching the strength side. Quarterback drop backs the pass, finds a man. Ooh. A close play right there. Would have been a good advantage there.
Yeah. They watched the way that hill used to be.
Pick from the Blue Devils. Shakes off a tackler, gets pushed down. Devils ball 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Incredible interception there. Blue Devils breaking the huddle. Other Devils from them. Gets the snap, does a handoff, up the middle, gain of a few yards on the play. Looks like 2nd and 5. Blue Devils in formation. Ready for the snap. Forward does their handoff. Same play as last time. Another 5 yards. Plus an additional 2. First down, Blue Devils. From the 49-yard line. We'll see if they keep up that run game or if they start changing it up here. Same formation. Nope, drop back to pass this time. Looking for a man, finds one downfield. Makes the connection. 1st and goal for the Blue Devils. Caught by number 11. Blue Devils break the huddle. They're in the red zone right now. Handoff. Back to his first two plays. Gets a small gain. From first and goal at the 9 to second and goal at the 7. Breaks the huddle and doubles. Lining up, getting ready. Calls for motion to the left. Quick pass. Right at the middle, blocked by the Golden Eagles. Good defensive play. Makes it 3rd and 7. Quarterback making some adjustments. Blue Devils ready for the snap. Calls for it. Hand over the middle. Stuffed immediately. Looks like got back to the line of scrimmage though. Makes it 4th and 7. Final play of this drive. We'll see if they get a touchdown from it. Once again, some adjustments from the quarterback. We've got a lot of line on the defense there. Getting ready to push that. Drop back to pass. Looks for a man to the right. Oh. Blue Devils lose possession. Golden Eagles ball, 1st and 10 from the 7-yard line. Golden Eagles on offense in Devils formation. Calls for the hand from the middle. Gets stuffed by a group of Blue Devils. Looks like he made a gain of about 2 on the play because they'll make a 2nd and 8 for the Golden Eagles. Golden Eagles breaking the huddle. Quarterback calls for the snap. Drop back to pass. Looks to the left. Finds a man. Connects it. 1st down. Runs backwards a little bit there. Spins. Goes forward. Gets brought down. But not before a 1st down for the Golden Eagles. And some motivating words from our sideline. First down and 10, Golden Eagles from the 20-yard line. Breaks the huddle, trips to the right. And over the middle again. Gets some good yardage there. Might be a first down. Ball ran in by number 5. It's close. If it's not first down, it's going to be 2nd and inches. Why that calls the first down from the 30-yard line. Golden Eagles and trips again. Quarterback calls for the snap. Drop back to pass. Looks to the right. Sees no one. Scrambles left. Run upfield. Might have fun with the ball there. We'll see what the refs call. They call 2nd down. 2nd and 9 for the Golden Eagles. Trips right again with the Golden Eagles. Drop back to pass. Scrambling to the right. Looking for a man. Connects. Gets the first down. Trying to get some more yardage upfield, but it's brought down. Tackled by number 6 in the Blue Devils. Ran by number 0 on the Golden Eagles. Makes it 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. Trips right is working, so they're staying trips right. Golden Eagles 1st and 10. We've got 4 minutes and 45 seconds left on the clock in the first quarter. Pump fakes, looks for a man, moving to the right, chooses to run, ends up losing some yards. Oh, stays in bounds and gets rid of the ball to keep it a positive, rather than lose those yards. There's a flag on the play, maybe intentional grounding. We'll see what the ref calls. They're going to discuss. Oh. Penalty is against the Golden Eagles. Not sure the markers there. Makes it 3rd and about about 25, give or take a yard. Let's discuss it before we start the play. See the quarterback in a mini huddle, talking to his 3 receivers on the right. Might be a special route coming up. Yeah. That's what we're trying to tell him. That or unless the flag was called after the play was over, but that would make no sense. Why that makes a call, it stays 3rd down. Golden Eagles and trips right. Drop back to pass, looks to the right. Almost intercepted, almost caught as well. Right through the hands of 2 different athletes there, 1 on each team. Makes it 4th and 25. Golden Eagles may punt.
Punt!
Eagles line up for the punt. There's the kick. Blue Devils know what to do. Tries to drop back. Keep the ball. Blue Devils ball. First 10 from the 26, 27 yard line. 4 minutes, 13 seconds left to go in the first quarter.
It's not the same as last week.
Blue Devils break the huddle and looks like doubles. Motion to the left, hand out to the right, hand out to the middle now. Get some good yards on that play. Looks like possibly first down. Definitely first down for Blue Devils. Clock runs at 3:54 left in the quarter. First and 10 from the 32-yard line. Blue Devils in doubles formation. Quarterback calls for motion to the left. Handoff to the left. Gets some yards, gets caught up in the middle of it though. Trying to fight for his extra yardage there. Looks like it's called dead. Gain of about 7 on the play. Gonna make 2nd and 3 for the Blue Devils. Blue Devils break formation. Some adjustments on the line. Quarterback calls for the snap. Immediate handoff in the middle. Fighting for those few yards for a first down. They gain about half a yard. Makes it 3rd and about 1. Tight doubles formation. Quarterback calls for the snap. Fakes a handoff. Drops back to pass. Looks to the right. Doesn't see a man. Scrambles to the left. Still looking. Still moving. He does better to get that first down. First down Devils from the 45-yard line. Blue Devils break the huddle in doubles. Got their back on the left. Quarterback's making some adjustments, calling out some men. Waiting for the snap. Hands off up to the right. Got a flag on the play. We're hearing trap block over on the sideline here. We'll see what the white hat says. Flag makes a clock stop of 51 seconds left in the first quarter. Penalty is against the Blue Devils. Moves it back 10 from line of scrimmage. Makes it 1st and 20 for Blue Devils. Blue Devils break the huddle. Clock runs. There's a snap. Drop backs the pass. Looks to the right. Moves to the right. Signals his man to keep moving. Runs downfield and gets tackled at the end. Gain of about 8 on the play. A good run by the quarterback though. Teammates help him up. After the injury, 22 seconds left in the first quarter. Clock starts running. Blue Devils in doubles formation. 10 seconds. Quarterback calls for the snap. Handoff. Fakes, keeps it, moves to the left, finds a man. Bounces the ground on his feet. That's the end of the first quarter. Switching sides as we begin the second quarter with 15 minutes on the clock. Running on the chain crew for the second quarter. It's 3rd and 13 for the Blue Devils as they come out in doubles formation to start off the second quarter. Calls for the snap, drops back, looks to the left, scrambling, is getting held onto by his jersey. Gets tackled in the backfield for a major loss. An excellent defensive play by the Golden Eagles. It's now 4th and 40 for the Blue Devils. They punt it. A quick punt. Lands at about the 36-37, rolls to the 42. And the play is blown dead. Golden Eagles ball, 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. Good field position. Golden Eagles break the huddle. Coming on trips left. Quarterback calls for the ball. Drops back to pass. Looks left. Says nope. Scrambles to the right. Gets a few yards on the play. As he runs out of bounds. Making it 2nd down and 8 for the Golden Eagles. Golden Eagles break the huddle. Trips left. There's a snap. Handoff up the middle. 1st down. Gets a few extra yards off of that as well. An excellent run by the Golden Eagles, number 5. More of a bull than an eagle, if you ask me. 1st and 10 from the 28-yard line. Trips left. There's a snap. Scrambling to find a man, trying to get a loose tackle. Breaks 2 of them. Looks for a man. Throws it. Ooh. Yep. Looks like they missed it. Here's a replay. First, we're discussing the flag calls. You can see the ball never made contact, and he immediately gave him that shoulder. Definitely going to be a flag against defense, unfortunately. Seems the receiver got right up, though. Here's a call. Penalties are offsetting, results in a replay of the down, 1st and 10. Clock runs, there are trips left. Getting back on the line. They're ready. Here comes the snap. Quarterback runs left. Looking for a gap. Gets caught by 3 Blue Devils. And brought down the backfield for a loss. So we're going to make a 2nd and about 12 for the Golden Eagles. Eagles break the huddle. Trips formation. Takes a handoff. Throws the ball into the ground. Late release on his throw there. Stops the clock with 11 minutes and 20 seconds to go in this first half. Golden Eagles break the huddle. Discussing the formation. Call timeout. Timeout, Golden Eagles. I remind those of you at home that is the first timeout of the first half. Both teams had 3. Blue Devils now remain with 3, and the Golden Eagles have 2 timeouts left in this first half. As teams come out of the timeout, waiting for the rest to clear the field. Golden Eagles bunched up near the ball. Ready for play. 3rd and 13. Switches his backer. Calls for motion to the right. Drops back to pass. Puts a deep pass to the left. Just out of reach of the receiver. Makes it 4th and 13 for the Golden Eagles. Golden Eagles line up. Adjust the formation slightly. Ready for the ball. Send him out to the left. Quarterback calls for the ball. Drop back to pass. Breaks to the left to avoid the receiver, the defender. Let's push out of bounds to the 20-yard line. The first down was at the 17-yard line. We'll see if they call it. Nope. First down, Blue Devils. It was about 2 yards off. Very close. First and 10, Blue Devils. Doubles formation. Handoff up the middle. Looking for a gap as he skirts down and gets brought down in the end zone, or in the backfield. In the end zone. That's about I want a touchdown. That's about I want a touchdown from one of the teams.
One of them.
Just thinking about it, you know? Second down and 11 for the Blue Devils. On the 19-yard line. Quarterback calls for the ball. Takes a handoff. Looks to the left, throws to the left. Gets a reception. It's going to be tackled down. He can hit the ground and gets back up. The defender does touch him and it brings it down to 3rd down and 5 for the Blue Devils. Clock continues to run with 9 minutes and 30 seconds left in the second quarter. Blue Devils in a tight doubles formation. Drop back to pass. Looks to the right. Sees a man downfield. Throws to the right. Just barely misses that reception. Fourth down and 5. We'll see if they go for it or do their quick punt. Looks like they're going for it. Calls for a man in motion. Moves a quick pass to the right. He's tackled in the backfield for a loss by a post of Golden Eagles. First down, Golden Eagles. In great field position. Right on the edge of the red zone. They are on the 20-yard line. If we get first down, it'll be first and goal. Trips to the right. Quick pass to the right, gets dropped. Called incomplete. He had his hands on it, but when he brought his hands down, he ended up letting go of the ball. It bounced off the ground. It's a 2nd and 10. Same formation. They do have that number 5 in the backfield, though. Speaking of number 5, there he goes. Gets brought down the backfield this time. Makes it 3rd and 10. Seems the Blue Devils are wary of that number 5 now. After those 2 or 3 plays where he just ran untouched for about 10 yards. Quarterback breaks their huddle. Trips right. Calls for the snap. Drop backs to pass. Looks left. Throws left. A little bit behind the receiver there. His hand almost grazed it. May have actually grazed it. Makes it 4th and 10 for the Golden Eagles. Still in great field position. They can get a first down here. They can go for the touchdown. But they want to play it safe and go for the field goal.
No kicker.
No kicker. That's what they do here. Trips right. Put the back on the right as well. The pass, it looks like. Pump fakes it. Looks around. Scrambles. Trying to find some room. Sees some room to the right. Goes for the run. Back steps. And steps out of bounds for a gain of 1. Blue Devils ball, 1st and 10. I think we wanted to do there was that back step. We'll get behind the line of scrimmage again to throw the ball. But the Blue Devils was too close to attempt that. He ended up stepping out of bounds in the last second. Blue Devils on their favorite formation, 1st and 10, from the 20-yard line. Quarterback calls for the ball. Handoff goes to the left. Is tackled in the backfield by 2 of the Golden Eagles for a loss. Tackled by number 95 and number 9. Correction, back to the line of scrimmage, makes it 2nd and 10. Blue Devils break the huddle. 7 minutes and 14 seconds left in the second quarter. 2nd and 10. On the 20-yard line. Fumbles the ball a little bit, throws it. Gets called incomplete. Makes it 3rd and 10 for the Blue Devils. Due to that pass, the clock did stop with 6:59 left in the second quarter. Hands up to the right, but gets brought down as the defensive players find their way through that line. Makes it 4th and 10 from the 20-yard line. This is where it's a hard call because you've got to decide between punting the ball and giving them good field position, or potentially not getting this first down and giving them great field position. Blue Devils line up. Quarterback calls for the ball. Drops back to pass. Drops back far to pass. Runs to the left, throws it. Ends up out of bounds. 1st and 10 for the Golden Eagles from the 20-yard line. Past 8 plays, the ball's in the same spot.
Yeah.
Your eyes do not deceive you. We have been on the 20-yard line for the past 8 downs. We'll see if it moves after this first play here, or if it's going to be another drive of mostly passes. Golden Eagles break the huddle in formation. Trips left. We've got a backer on the right. Pressure back on the left. There's a snap, hand up the middle. Get some yards out of it. Whistle blows the play dead as he gets tackled down. The ball has moved 1 yard. We're now 2nd and 19. 2nd and 9 from the 19-yard line. Just so baffled. 5:30 remaining in the second quarter. Golden Eagles break huddle. Break formation. Trips right. Handoff up the middle to the right side. Checking a few guys off, get some yards out of it. Not quite to the first down mark, but some good yards there on that run. They only need less than 3 yards now for that first down. It's 3rd and 3 and some spare change. Same formation. We'll see if they run it for those last 3 yards. There's a snap. Another handoff. Spins. Makes the yardage. Gets a first down. Makes it 1st and goal for the Golden Eagles.
First down!
First and goal from the 7 or 8 yard line. Closer to the 7 makes. As the Golden Eagles break the huddle. Trips right. Quarterback keeps it, runs to the left. Go for a touchdown. Receiver had a good block. We just push out of back. Oh, touchdown! Replay coming up. Close call for the ref there. We'll see on the replay if you guys at home will agree or not. Either way, touchdown for the Golden Eagles. You can see he runs to the left there. He's keeping the ball. He's got one man blocking. He looks like he got his right hand on the pylon, and that's what made the touchdown happen there. I was watching his feet. That is an incredible call by the ref, and even more incredible play by the quarterback. And that is why I love instant replay. Golden Eagles, 6 up. Go for the extra point.
Everybody get together. Everybody get together.
He gets brought down the backfield. Extra point is no good. Time for a kickoff with 3 minutes and 57 seconds left in the second quarter. Golden Eagles making their way to the line. Get ready for kickoff. There's the whistle. Kicker checking his numbers, making sure they're all lined up, ready to go. Here comes the kick. A straight line drive. Blue Devils recover. 1st and 10 on the 50-yard line. 49-yard line.
Let's go, people!
Blue Devils break the huddle. Quarterback under center. Hands it out to the left side. Into the sideline, trying to find some room. Gain about 2 or 3 on the play. Clock runs. 3.5 minutes left in the second quarter. Second and 7 for the Blue Devils as they break the huddle. Same formation, quarterback under center. Here comes the snap. Flag on the play. Against the offense, it's going to bring him back 5. Make it third and about 12. As the clock runs, less than 3 minutes left in the second quarter. Back in shotgun formation. Doubles. Quarterback calls for the ball. Drop backs to pass it. Snaps a little short there. Quarterback has to make some moves. Gets just past that original first down marker. Makes it 3rd and 9 from the 48-yard line. Clock runs, we have put the 2-minute warning. Which you call an official timeout in about 5 seconds. 3, 2. There's the timeout for the 2-minute warning. Further reminder, Blue Devils has 3 timeouts left, and the Golden Eagles have 2 of their timeouts left. 2 minutes left in the second quarter. Ball in the middle of the field. Blue Devils ball. 3rd and 9.
Yeah, I'd like to see that clock run.
Is that light not working in there?
I didn't even try it.
Oh, okay. I was just curious. I didn't know if you needed it or not. It should work if you.
Yeah, I think it's turning on.
What's that? I'm already doing that. I'm doing that too. Is it a mic? Oh, light. I heard mic. I was like, we only need to be a PA system.
It'd be like.
I thought it was talking like the PA system. I was like, I don't want to do that. Still got me wrong.
No, you're good, thank you.
Oh, okay.
Blue Devils ball. Quarterback calls for the snap. It's a hard count.
Gotta watch the ball.
We get penalty on the defense. Advances the offense 5 yards. Makes it 3rd and 4 for the Blue Devils. There's a snap. Hand over the middle. Getting some yards on it. Makes it 4th down. Approximately 3 yards. As the clock runs down with 1:40 left in the second quarter. Blue Devils break huddle. Hand off to the right side. Needs some space. Finds just enough for that first down potentially. As a first down, Blue Devils. Exactly 1 extra yard on what the first down marker was. Clock runs, less than a minute remaining. Timeout called by Blue Devils. Clock stops at 51.3 seconds left. after the timeout. First and 10 from the 38-yard line for the Blue Devils. Drop back to pass. Looks left, throws left. Gets knocked down by the defense. Incredible play by the defensive backs there. So he celebrates. Number 14 on defense. Second and 10, Blue Devils. Quarterback calls for the ball. Drop backs to pass. Has to get past the man. Looking for some room. Gets a few more yards out of it. He runs out of bounds. Stop the clock. 31.2 seconds left. Makes it third and approximately 4. Goes for a 3. Blue Devils break huddle. Hand up in the middle. Gets the first down marker. Number 21 on the run. Timeout, Blue Devils after the first down. 25.1 seconds left in the second quarter. They've got one timeout left. After the timeout, first and 10. 26, 27 yard line for Blue Devils. Out in their favorite formation. Here's a snap. Quarterback, drop back to pass, throws left, deep left. Pass is too long. Stops the clock with 19.4 seconds left. Here's a snap after a motion to the left. Drawbacks to pass. Looks right, throws right. Falls incomplete. Stops the clock with 13.9 seconds left. Third and 10. Blue Devils break the huddle. Here's a snap. Drops back. Moving his feet, looking downfield. Pass incomplete. 4th and 10. Exactly 8 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Looking for a pass. Moving left. Finds a man. Gets picked off by the Golden Eagles. Wants to hand it off to somebody. Becomes a blocker. 22 running the ball. He's tackled by number 2. What a way to end the first half. Your result at the end of the first half. Golden Eagles 6, Blue Devils 0. We'll be back in about 15 minutes to continue this game.
Down there on the concession stand on this side of the floor. Yeah, right here. Yeah, to the right. You?
Hey, this man a great game. Let's not put it up. We're not done. Hey, Hakeem, we're not done. We're not done. Okay? No one cares what's right. Half behind us. Okay, so it's 0-0. We got to go. Take his ball first.
What do you guys do? Have some of the
The favors are going to mute it, but normally we just run one. Yeah. My headphones in. Put the headphones in. Yeah, I can't. I'll just pretend it's not there.
dog fight today, don't we? Got a little dog fight today, huh? 6-9. Yeah.
That was 8 plays where the ball was on the 20-yard line. I never moved. Yeah, like. I get the lure of the pass, but at that point, run the dang ball. But
The running back was, he just gashed us for like 40 yards and then they went all past us.
and he also number 5.
Yeah, they lost the quarterback, right?
Yeah.
Good pass.
I know. I seen it. But then y'all was like, no. But y'all both had the right idea. When he was like, y'all was like, no. But Steve, don't be afraid. You just go around, save your life. Offense.
Alrighty, after the halftime is over, we are up with 15 minutes on the clock in the third quarter. The score, Golden Eagles 6, Blue Devils 0. We are lining up for the kickoff. It's live. You're saying live, right? Yeah, we're saying. There's a kickoff. It's a deep one. Blue Devils receive. Makes his plan, moves left. Looking for some room to move the field. Takes up a few men. Got 2 more to beat. Gets wrapped up, brought down. In good field position. Just past the 25-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Blue Devils. From about the 27. Blue Devils break the huddle. Quarterback calls for the snap. Hand from the middle. Second down. There's a snap. Another handoff up the middle. It's caught up and wrapped up. It's a 3rd down for the Blue Devils. 3rd and about 8. Blue Devils break the huddle. Line up ready for the play. Quarterback scans the field, calls for the snap. Takes a handoff, looks for a pass. Goes to the right. Good defensive play. Right as contact was made, he pushes his hand so the ball falls out. Makes it 4th and 8 for the Blue Devils. Blue Devils line up. 4th and 8. There's a snap. Moving to the left. It's called incomplete. 1st and 10 for the Golden Eagles. First and 10 from the 25 for the Golden Eagles.
every game.
As they come out and trips right.
Mama Brody, we need you here every day, Mama. Every day.
There's a snap.
We'll pay for it.
Fakes a handoff. Passes it to the left. Deep. Almost one-hands it.
I got gas. Every game.
Makes it 2nd and 10. Golden Eagles line up and trips. Waiting for the whistle. Quick pass to the middle. Right over the line. Gets some room. Makes his move and gets an additional 10 yards out of that play. Makes it 1st and 10 from the 45-yard line. Hurry up offense. Trips right. Doubles now. Quarterback, quick pass to the left. Caught. No room to run. Gets wrapped up. And play is called dead. Makes it 2nd and 10. Correction, 2nd and 7. A new formation. Hand up with the middle. Quarterback kept it. It was an option. Throws it back. Gets a 1st down. First and 10 for the Golden Eagles. Ball's on the 37, 38-yard line. Trips right. There's a snap. Takes a handoff. Passes left again. Turns around. Almost brought it down with him. Defensive player managed to get it just off of his hands there. Looking back on the instant replay, the quarterback threw a bomb right in there. He turned around, put it in both hands, but the defender managed to get his hand between his hand and the ball as he knocks it onto the ground. Doubles. Quarterback jumps to receive the ball. Gets brought down immediately. Loss of about 4 on the play. Makes it 3rd and approximately 14 for the Golden Eagles. As they break huddle. Number 5 gets brought in. We'll see if they do a pass on their trips or if they hand off to number 5 again. Pump fakes it, moves around, goes to the right, ball gets dropped. Golden Eagles break the huddle, coming out of church form. Golden Eagles line up. 4th and 14. Making some adjustments. Here's a snap. Goes for the kick. Falls out of bounds at about the 21-yard line. Blue Devils ball. Here's a snap. Handoff in the middle. Runs to the left side. Has some room. Breaks off a man. Gets brought down. But not before a first down. Almost 15-yard run right there. Makes it 1st and 10 for the Blue Devils from the 44-yard line. Blue Devils triple Fs. No man in the backfield. There's a snap. Quarterback's alone, looking for a man. Ball fell short. Pass is no good. 2nd and 10. Devils. One in the backfield. Quarterback was handed off. Seemed there was miscommunication there between the quarterback and the backer. Makes it 3rd down and about 11. Motion to the left. There's a snap. Draw back to pass. Scrambling. There's a short pass to the left. Gets caught. Runs out of bounds. 1 before 1st down. 1st and 10 Blue Devils. From the 43-yard. Here comes the snap. Handoff. Injury on the field. Players up walking off the field in the zone. After the injury, 2nd and 10. Clock runs with 6 minutes and 30 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Blue Devils ball. There's a snap. Drop back to pass. Moves left. Goes upfield. Let's run out of bounds. Just before the 1st down marker. He's going to make a 3rd and about 2. Blue Devils line up. 3 yards to the 1st down marker. There's a snap with a pass. Pass gets dropped. Makes it 4th and 3 for the Blue Devils. Here comes a snap. Another pass to the right. It's caught. It's going to be close. Right past the first down marker. First down, Blue Devils. There's a snap. Drop back. Looking left. Running upfield instead. Gets tackled after a few yards in the game. For a few game yards. It's going to make a second and about 3 for the first down. Seems like a short. Maybe I am an engineer. Blue Devils break huddle and doubles. Handoff, left side. Flag on the play. It'll be first down, but there is a flag. Against the offense, brings it back 5. Makes it second and 10. Takes a handoff, quarterback keeps it, running upfield, fighting for those yards. Play gets called dead, but up before a gain of about 7 yards. Makes it 3rd and 3. Blue Devils line up. Motion to the left. There's a snap. Quarterback keeps it again. Throws it at the last second. Makes it 4th and 3 for the Blue Devils. Motion left. Going for the deep pass. Might have got picked off. Called incomplete. Smart play. Turns it into 1st and 10. The Golden Eagles. 2:17 left in the 3rd quarter. Golden Eagles break their huddle.
Hey, everybody on the sideline, listen. Keep your hat on till you come off. I got the referees on alert.
High snap. Handoff. They're trapped up by 2 Blue Devils players for a loss. Makes it 2nd and 14 for the Golden Eagles. There's a snap. Quick pass to the left. Right on the field. There's a flag on the play. Would have been close to the first down marker. But we'll see what the flag is for. Flag is holding on the offense. Gonna replay the down. Golden Eagles break their huddle. Drop back to pass. Looks right, sees no one. Moves upfield a little bit. Gets past the line of scrimmage for a gain of about 1 on the play. Makes it 3rd and 9. Golden Eagles break huddle. Got 3 in the backfield. Handoff. Fakes a handoff. Quarterback option, throws back. Running back runs into the quarterback and then is brought down. As that ends the 3rd quarter. Your score, Golden Eagles 6, Blue Devils 0. It's close, but not the reason it's positive for us. I thought it would be a fight for even Wilson.
Here we are.
Justin, you gotta trust it! No, trust it!
15 minutes on the clock. Fourth and 6 for the Golden Eagles. There's a punt. There's a flag on the play. Punt lands at the 42-yard line, but there's a flag. Offsides on the defense. Makes it 4th and a long one. As the Golden Eagles call their first timeout of the second half. After the timeout, 4th and 1. Tight splits on the offensive line there. Quarterback keeps the ball, runs to the right, needs one more yard. It's brought down, but not before the first down marker. Entry on the field. First and 10, Golden Eagles. That's what I was thinking. I was waiting for it too. Players up and walk on his own. First and 10 from the 36-yard line. Golden Eagles on trips left. Hand over the middle. Gain about 4 yards from the play. It's going to be a 2nd and 6. Same player up the middle again. Gain about 3 on the play. Makes it 3rd and approximately 3 yards. Or a long 2. Trips left. There's a snap. Fakes the same play. Goes for a pass. Says nope. Turns right. Looking for some room for that first down marker. Finds it. Gets the first down. Keeps running. Looking for some more room. Runs out of bounds with no blockers. Excellent play by the quarterback for the Golden Eagles. Gives them great field position. So you're moving the monitor. I'm like, wait, where's my goal? First and 10 from the 22-yard line. 21 for the Golden Eagles. Just barely out of the red zone. Looks like doubles. And number 5 is in there again. We'll see if he comes out. There he is. Runs up the middle. Bulldogs through 3 men. Gets brought down. Right before the first down marker. I was going to sound for him to semi-truck coming through. When he runs through that whole field like that. Same formation. Oh. Whistle dead. Looks like a timeout on the Blue Devils with 12:21 remaining in the fourth quarter. As the Golden Eagles are well within the red zone, 2 yards until first down. It'll be close to first and goal unless they get inches away, and then it'll be potential for first and goal from the 1-inch yard line. This can make or break the game on this drive right here. Blue Devils take over. It'll be a hard-fought battle to get out of that red zone. But if Golden Eagles get this touchdown, after the timeout, Golden Eagles in doubles. Get ready for the snap. Takes a handoff. Looks for a man to the right. Gets brought down in the backfield. Loss of about 1 on the play. Oh, correction. Loss of about 3 on the play. Third and about 5 now for the Golden Eagles. So line up, take the snap, throw a quick pass against teetered and caught. An absolutely insane moment to witness. And don't worry, we'll see it again right now. As that is a touchdown for the Golden Eagles. Quarterback takes the pass, sees his man, throws it to him. Blue Devil tips it up into the air. It goes 5 yards further downfield than intended. And there was another Golden Eagle there to catch it for the touchdown. Brings the score to 12-0 with 11 minutes and 31 seconds remaining. Timeout on the Golden Eagles. They want that extra point. It's an extra point makes or breaks the game, so. All it takes is 1 or 2 lucky moments for a game to be tied up for this 12-0. So, want that extra point right there could literally seal your deal. after the timeout. Golden Eagles line up for the extra point. Calling up their men, discussing the play. Making an adjustment. Here comes the snap. Snap goes over his head. Quarterback gets it. Needs to do something with it to make his play work out. But gets brought down in the end. So no fault of his own. Extra point's no good. Your score as of now, 12 for the Golden Eagles, 0 Blue Devils. Kickoff coming up shortly. Golden Eagles lining up for kickoff. Nearly ready, waiting for the whistle. There's the whistle. Checks his men. Kicks it deeper. Blue Devil receives. Goes to make a play. Moving to the right. One man to beat right now. Gets past him. Group catching up to him. Tackle him down. On the 43-yard line. 1st and 10, Blue Devils. $11:04 remaining in this game. Blue Devils break huddle. Doubles. Here comes the snap. It's going to be a pass. Quick pass to the right. Gets 5 yards off the rip. Gains an additional 2 or 3 yards on it. Makes it second and about 3. Second and about 2. Motion left. Drop back to pass. Falls short. Makes it 3rd and 2. Blue Devils line up in doubles. Quarterback calls for motion to the right. There's a snap. Looking left, throws left. Gets caught this time. Open field. Wasn't 10 yards. 5. Push out of bounds. Right before the touchdown. We'll see the replay on that. Pilot's knocked over. No score. You can see he's got the ball. He's running there. Timeout, by the way, on the field right now. He gets pushed. It's a very close call. He gets pushed down out of bounds with the other player. Yeah, they call timeout. Offense call timeout. We're gonna watch that replay back again. It's a very close call. That probably getting knocked down makes it hard to call on the camera. On the field, it must be easier. Either way, first down, first and goal. Less than 3 yards from the touchdown for the Blue Devils. We'll see if the Golden Eagles can stop them here. Secure the game. There's a snap. Quarterback keeps it, runs upfield, getting wrestled at the line of the touchdown, gets wrestled and brought back down before the touchdown, making it second and about a yard for the touchdown right there. As the Golden Eagles walk their man off the field. Blue Devils line up, second and goal. Run to the right, has some room to throw or runner at this point. Gets in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Blue Devils. Blue Devils and doubles for the extra point. There's a snap. Quarterback runs it in for the extra point. Extra point is good, brings the score to 12-8. Golden Eagles in the lead. That is exactly why they wanted that extra point on that last touchdown for the Golden Eagles. They are now in danger zone if the Blue Devils get that ball. We've got to make a touchdown on this drive, or for the next 9 minutes manage to keep the ball away from the Blue Devils, which is next to impossible in most games. Especially with a timeout on each side. Blue Devils on the kickoff. Kicker gets his guys ready. Kicks a medium deep pass. Gets caught by the Golden Eagles. Running towards the right. Looking for some room. Finds some. Gotta get past one more man. Breaks him, but gets tackled from behind him. Possibly pushed out of bounds. Play gets called dead right before the red zone. Golden Eagles in great field position now for a touchdown. Golden Eagles ball, 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. .8:58 left in this 4th quarter. As they get ready for the snap. Handoff, left side. Sees a man, needs to beat him. Gets brought down to the line of scrimmage. Looks like a gain of about half a yard, making it 2nd down, 9.5 yards to the 1st down. Golden Eagles line up. Send a man in motion to the left. Handoffs to him. Has 1 man to beat, 2 man to beat, 3 man to beat now. Gets brought down in the end zone. In the backfield.
Ain't much.
For a loss of about 3 on the play, it is now 3rd and about 11 for the Golden Eagles. On the 26-yard line. Golden Eagles break the huddle. Receivers discussing their so get ready for the snap. Drive back to pass, looks right. Sees no one, moves left. Looks left. Finds a man left and throws it. Blue Devils break up the pass. Makes it 4th and 11 for the Golden Eagles here. Golden Eagles break the huddle. Need 11 yards for that first down marker. Some confusion on the field. Line up in doubles. Here comes the snap. Drop back to pass. Looking right. Throws right. Catches it in the end zone for a touchdown. Puts the Golden Eagles at 18 points. Beautiful call by the Golden Eagles there. About 4 yards separation between him and the defender there because he had 2 men to keep track of. Golden Eagles break the huddle. Flag on the play. Delay of game, Golden Eagles. Try again. Yeah, 6-way on the counter. As I pinch the cord. Here comes the extra point attempt. One below high snap, hands off to the left, runs to the right. Throws it. Maybe. Extra point no good. 6:48 left in the fourth quarter. Your score. Golden Eagles 18, Blue Devils 8. Kickoff coming up next. Yeah, I'm good. It's like randomly just kind of confused. They give me a high five. He said, "Here's Thursday." Golden Eagles lining up as the whistle's blown. They're one short at the moment. There he is. Almost kickoff ready. Kicker's checking. Kicker's ready. Another medium deep pass. Fielded. Looking for some space. Couldn't find any. Oh, knocks a man down though. Gets another 5 yards off of that. I think it's pushed out of bounds. Near the 50-yard line. Flag on the play. Flag after the play. Why they talk to each other on the sideline. I'm going to assume the flag is orange. Flags are against the Blue Devils. She was a holding call. Game
Yeah. We'll hit the casino.
You're the roulette wheel call, everyone's finding there. Knocks him back far from the 50-yard line. Closer to the 13 now. Yep. There's two of them, so yeah. There's the and then the holding as well. So it was like, was that 20 yards or something?
25.
Yeah. First and 10. There's a snap. Play's called dead. I cannot see the white hat. There he is.
White House.
Oh, play wasn't even able to be done yet, so they probably put it dead because of that.
Kind of hard without the referee.
Yeah. Ball gets respotted. First and 10. And the white hat's here. We can play. There's a snap. Looking for a man to pass to. Sees one towards the left. Looking for a fly, but gets none. Pass called incomplete. Second and 10, Blue Devils. .6:11 left in the fourth quarter. Blue Devils break huddle. In today's favorite formation. Quarterback calls for motion. Ball gets snapped all of a sudden. Potential safety.
Safety!
That is a safety for the Golden Eagles. You can see the quarterback was not running for the ball yet. He was calling for motion and the center snapped the ball on him. Seems confusion between the backs there. He's pointing at the one on the right, one on the left. One on the left moved and the ball came at the quarterback when he's looking to the right. So he fell on it in the end zone. There's been a lot of weird snaps today, it would seem. It's like the third or fourth one that's gone awry. Well, that one, it was right actually to his left. It was center mass, but it was right there. He just wasn't looking at it. So, unfortunate. Brings your score 20 for the Golden Eagles and 8 for the Blue Devils.
Yeah, they got pumped.
We'll get a scoreboard update soon here. .6:05 left in the fourth quarter. Blue Devils kicking the ball. Should be a live ball. Golden Eagles pick it up. Running, finding some room. 3 men to beat. Those 3 men are just going to bring him down, but not before he gets into the red zone and on the 10-yard line. First and goal for the Golden Eagles. Well within the red zone. 6:03 left. The momentum has officially shifted, we'll see. Golden Eagles ball. So they break the huddle. Looks like Trips left. There's a snap. Hand up the middle. Back to line of scrimmage, then brought down after maybe a gain of 1. Second and about 9 now from the goal. Golden Eagles line up. Looks like doubles now. Motion to the left. Gives him the ball. Running to the left. Sees some room. But gets brought out of bounds right before the end zone. Good run by the Golden Eagles there. Makes it 3rd and maybe 2 yards for the touchdown. Golden Eagles line up. Motion to the left again. Hand out to the right this time, go towards the middle, right through the line, into the end zone for a touchdown. Touchdown, Golden Eagles. Rangers score 26. Golden Eagles 8. Blue Devils. Potential injury on the field. You can see they've been baiting them out with that play, and now they're doing it the opposite way, which worked out perfectly in their favor. They showed motion left and then gave the ball to the right, and everybody's looking for that guy on the left side there. Walking off the injured player at the moment. We'll go for the point after attempt soon here, with 4:32 left in the 4th quarter. 1 timeout on each team. As the Golden Eagles break huddle. High snap, pass to the right, gets his hands on it, but couldn't get it caught. Pass is called no good. Kickoff coming up next. Golden Eagles permanent kickoff. Blue Devils a little behind right now.
Sideline back up!
Yep. Teetering that line. Kicker checks his men, ready for kickoff. A little bit deeper of a kick this time. Gets caught and ran. Got a few men to beat there. Gets pushed out of bounds. Near the 37, 35 yard line. A good return by the Blue Devils. Blue Devils break huddle. 1st and 10 from the 35-yard line. We'll see what they make of it. Doubles formation. Quarterback calls for the snap. Drop back to pass. Looking left. Throws right. Goes over the man. 2nd and 10.
Stop the clock.
3:25 left in the game. Blue Devils getting ready for the snap. Motion left. Quarterback drops back. Scrambles to the right. Running upfield. Gets pushed out of bounds. Clock continues to run. Makes it 3rd and 3. That's weird. You know Blue Devils break huddle.
Big guy! Big guy!
Ready for the snap. Drop back to pass. Sees no one. Moves left. Looking for someone else. Throws it. In the end zone. Catches it. Touchdown, Blue Devils. Brings your score 26, Golden Eagles, 14, Blue Devils. That was a scuffed play turned good by the quarterback there. You can see he had 3 men he had to beat all of a sudden, and while running for number 12, he gets that pass up. Blue Devils break the huddle. Drive back to pass. Has to move. Gets brought down. Extra point, no good. Very classy action today. We've had back like that. There was one time we did the sports combines we do, like measuring like the full
Yeah.
We brought like 8 units, all high-con units, and we brought the yeah, like we keep them all like in like a regular bag. We just throw them all in there. Yeah. So we were there like, okay, we're gonna move this hand, we got our phone, so this is the worst thing we're gonna do.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, it's so embarrassing. So I don't know how to use a small camera. What's your favorite one? Do you use DSLR or do you use a webcam? Oh, okay. Okay, I mean, hey,
What?
I like those. My dad wants to get like shoulder mounted ones you can film while you're on the field.
Yeah.
That's all in one day, maybe, but that's like a $30,000 kit. I could buy a brand new car for that price.
Yeah. I'd rather have that right now.
Yeah. Especially right now at the market. Blue Devils getting ready for kickoff. Making some last minute communications. Kicks the ball. Almost a line drive. Bounces though. Has a fall on it. 1st and 10 for the Golden Eagles. From the 41-yard line with 2:16 left in the 4th quarter. Golden Eagles break the huddle. Quarterback gives some last minute instructions to his back. There's a snap. Handoff up the middle. Get some yards on it. Looks like a 1st down. And then some. Number 9 running the ball there. 2-minute warning. Official timeout with a 2-minute warning.
Still stuff.
Back for the official timeout. Golden Eagles ready for the snap. 1st and 10 from the 49. Handoff left. Keeps it. It's brought down in the backfield for a loss of about 3. Makes it 2nd and 13 for the Golden Eagles. Minute 40 and counting for the 4th quarter. Here comes the snap. A little high. Fakes the handoff. Passes quick to the right. Gets brought down the backfield for a loss. Loss of about 4 on the play. Makes it 3rd and about 17 for the Golden Eagles as the clock continues to run with 42 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Both teams have a timeout left. "20 seconds. 15. 10. 10. Victory formation. 5 seconds left. Clock stops at 4. He says run it. That's the ball game. Your final score, Blue Devils 14, Golden Eagles 26. We thank you all for watching here at Gridiron Productions. It's a well-fought game on both sides. Some great plays on both ends of the ball, offense, defense on both teams. Hope everybody here has a great rest of their season. We'll see you guys in the next one.